Hello, this program was recorded live at a home buyer seminar that we recently did in Mesa, Arizona. Thank you for joining us. Hello, today's topic is buying a home and profiting from the foreclosure crisis. New home buyers are getting great homes far below market value. I want to welcome everyone that's here today and also offer my congratulations. You have taken the first step towards becoming a proud homeowner. Today's training will cover lots of information to better prepare you to take advantage of this buyer's market. And hopefully you will have all your questions answered. If I didn't meet you coming in today, let me introduce myself. I'm Ralph Bradall. I'm a realtor with HomeSmart Realty here in Gilbert, Arizona. Also in attendance is my wife, Tricia Bradall, realtor with HomeSmart. And also we're privileged to have Reg and Judy Guston, senior loan officers with Sun American Mortgage. Now, just a couple tips here for today's training. Be sure to take lots of notes. Write down any questions that you have. Make sure that you understand all the concepts that we discuss. And remember this, we are not here to sell you anything today. Today's goal is to ensure that you walk out as a well-educated potential home buyer. So, is it a good time to buy? Housing prices are determined by the same two factors, supply and demand. A buyer's market versus the seller's market. When there are too many buyers and not enough inventory, prices are driven up as buyers fight for the best properties, and this would be a seller's market. When there are too many sellers that need to sell and not enough buyers to buy all of their homes, the prices are driven down, and this would be a buyer's market. So what kind of a market are we in today? Now, the reality is, even though a few months ago we definitely had a buyer's market, the market has become a seller's market. We have a housing shortage. There are not enough good listings on the market. There's a lot of competition for what's there, and what we're seeing on good properties are multiple offers and often even going for higher than list price. So today we actually have a seller's market. So if you're thinking of buying a home today, let's take a look at the benefits to home ownership. Pride of ownership. Surround yourself with homeowners, which means that you've got a neighborhood with pride of ownership. Huge tax benefits. Build your family's net worth. You can decorate, landscape, improve to your liking. You don't need to ask somebody if you can paint the living room. Create instant equity during a buyer's market, and as the market turns around, these homes are going to start to gain equity. Several security benefits. I guess the main one would be not having a landlord that comes along and says, well, you got to move, I'm selling the house, or worse yet, a landlord that quits making payments and the house gets foreclosed on. The keys to success. You must be well educated on how to buy right and avoid the common pitfalls. Understanding the process. Step one is to understand where the best deals will come from. Several sources for properties. The sellers must be motivated. Examples are foreclosures, REO sales, short sales, HUD and VA sales, estate sales, corporate-owned properties, and divorce sales. Step two is to hire an aggressive realtor. You must have a realtor. In fact, if you're buying a short sale, the bank will not negotiate with you. They'll insist on going through a realtor. An agent is required to represent you, not the seller. They will ensure that everything is handled correctly and assist you in avoiding the common pitfalls. They can get you priority access to the best properties, including foreclosures, short sales, new builds, and FSBOs. They can give you an unbiased value analysis on any property that you're interested in. They will negotiate all contract terms in your best interest, and they will handle each step of the process, keep you up to date on all things needed in the correct order, and so forth. They will guide the ship from your initial search to contract negotiations to closing. Another good question is, how is my agent paid? A buyer's agent is paid from the proceeds of the sale. In turn, the fee for all agents is built into the seller's fees. This means you don't pay a commission out of your pocket for your agent representation. The agent's commission comes out of the seller's fees. Remember, though, when you decide to sell your home, then you will pay realtor commissions. Step 3 in the process is becoming an RWA buyer. Any home that is priced below market value or even market value will receive multiple offers. Most of these corporations or sellers will only consider offers from those showing that they are an RWA buyer. Even if you offer full asking price and can't prove that you are RWA, they will generally throw out your offer as an invalid contract. Be sure you use a reputable lender, preferably one that your realtor has experience with in the past. Whatever you do, do not use an online pre-approval service. How much money do you need? All investments will depend on the lender you are using as well as other factors. To give you an idea of financing, you can use these numbers. FHA financing, 3.5% down and $2,500 in closing costs for each $100,000 that's financed, and we generally ask the seller to pay your closing costs. Conventional financing, 10 to 20% down and $2,500 in closing costs again per $100,000, and we'll ask the seller again to pay the closing costs if needed. Now, if you're doing a VA loan, there's a zero down and you just pay closing costs, which once again we could ask the seller to pay. Now, your lender will have 100 variations of these products. After you receive your loan pre-approval, these are 8 deadly mortgage sins. Do not buy a new car or trade up to a bigger lease. Don't quit your job to change industries. Don't switch from a salaried job to a heavily commissioned job. Don't transfer large sums of money between bank accounts. Don't forget to pay your bills, even the ones in dispute. Don't open new credit cards, even if they offer you 20% off. Don't accept a cash gift without filling the proper gift paperwork. And don't make random undocumented deposits into your bank account. Step 4 in the process is determining your criteria, your wants versus needs. You must now decide what is an absolute must versus things you would like to have. Things to consider are school district, what part of town, how many bedrooms, do you want a pool, a community pool, no pool, the lot size, single story, 2-story, do you want instant equity, how many bathrooms, what's the price range that you want to be in, and are you looking for a condo or single family? Step 5 is begin your home search. In searching for homes, your agent will have the best and most advanced information regarding the homes that best match your criteria. Many times the online searches like Zillow, Trulia are up to 1 week behind. If the home's a good deal, it's already gone. So your agent will find new listings within minutes of them being listed and will even have priority access to unlisted properties as they arise. These properties will be emailed to you as often as they are available and usually daily. If you are working with an excellent agent, they will call you if they find a perfect match based on the criteria that you've decided on. Now, speed is essential. Most homes in great condition and priced below or near market value are sold in under 1 day. Many of these homes are sold with multiple offers. Step 6 is viewing the best properties. The average home buyer will view 80 to 100 properties online and 6 to 10 properties in person. I would encourage you to be patient in your online search. The best way to get a feel for your true want and needs is to go immediately view 2 or 3 properties. It is not uncommon to view interior and exterior pictures online for 15 to 20 homes, view 3 or 4 in person, and find the perfect match to write an offer on. You will know it immediately when you walk into the right home. Now, here's an important tip. Buy a home that is priced below market value, needing no work. A property that needs work is generally not a good deal for the first-time home buyer. Step 7 is deciding on the property's value. You need to analyze the research. If the property is priced below market value, it is not uncommon for the seller to receive multiple offers above their asking price. You must base your offer price on the value of the home, not the asking price. Your realtor may potentially get inside information regarding approximate values of any other offers. Step 8. Negotiating a purchase contract. You will need to decide on all terms, including purchase price, closing costs, any appliances, closing date, all inspections, and any additional terms that are required. Step 9 is the home inspection and loan approval. Your offer is contingent upon a satisfactory inspection. Any structural or mechanical issues can be negotiated prior to closing. However, please keep in mind that if you are offering on a bank-owned or a short sale, the property is sold as is. After you've agreed on terms from the inspection, your lender will then order an independent appraisal on the property to ensure the home is worth at least the amount you've agreed upon. They will also order a title search to ensure there are no unknown liens. A professional home inspector will inspect virtually all aspects of the property to ensure that it's in good condition with no structural or mechanical issues. Things such as furnace and air conditioning, hot water tank, roof, foundation, windows, electrical, plumbing, gas lines, drainage, and sewage. Step 10. Closing of escrow. On this step, you'll find lots of papers to sign, but don't worry, the closing officer will explain documents in the correct order and tell you exactly what you are signing. And finally, success. Here's your keys. Now let's just do a short review of the 10 steps. Understanding where the best deals come from. Hire an aggressive realtor. Become an RWA buyer. Determine your criteria. Begin your home search. View the best properties. Decide on the property's value. Negotiate the purchase contract. Home inspection and loan approval. And close escrow. Here's some general timeline expectations. The initial realtor meeting, 20 to 30 minutes. Lender pre-approval, 2 to 3 days. Searching for properties, 7 to 30 days. Negotiation of contract, 3 to 5 days. And contract to closing, 30 to 45 days. Now, if you're buying a short sale, you can add maybe 60 days onto that contract to closing. You need time to get bank approval. You should begin your process at least 60 to 90 days before you hope to close. Always remember your first mortgage payment may be 30 to 45 days after closing. Remember your motivation. What is the main reason you want to own a home? This will be your main motivation when starting the process of investing in a home. You should have your goals in writing and stay focused on moving to the next step. Understand that this market won't last forever and time is of the essence. The educated and aggressive buyer always wins. So once again, understand where the best deals come from, get an aggressive realtor, become RWA buyer, know your criteria, begin your home search, look at the best properties, decide on the value, negotiate the purchase contract, inspection and loan approval, and close escrow. Let's just touch briefly on step 2, hiring an aggressive realtor. The next step is to get accepted as a client with a real estate agent that will represent your best interests. Here's a couple things to look for. Knowledgeable about the marketplace, understands how to work distressed deals, provides you with education rather than sales. A good realtor is a counselor, not a salesperson. Has priority access to motivated owner listings and ability to take the reins and make this successful. And always remember, if you show your agent you are serious and motivated, he or she will always give you access to the best deals that move the fastest. There are great deals out there, but you must show that you are an RWA buyer and not waste the seller's time with unrealistic offers, long timelines for closing, and so forth. So in closing, buying a home can be a very fun and emotional experience involving not only you, but your family members, parents, friends, etc. It is an experience you and your loved ones will never forget. You've taken the first step towards home ownership and building some extra cash for yourself through the purchase of a distressed seller property. I want to thank you for listening to this presentation online. We did go on and answer questions for the people in attendance, and so with that in mind, I am providing our contact numbers here. If you do have questions and would like to follow up, feel free to call any of us. My name once again is Ralph Bradall. I'm an associate broker and realtor with HomeSmart Realty in Gilbert, Arizona. Have been for about 13 years. Also, Tricia Bradall, my real estate partner and wife, is a realtor for about 11 years with HomeSmart Realty in Gilbert. Either one of us would be glad to discuss any questions, answer any questions you have on real estate. Also, Reg Guston and Judy Guston are senior loan officers. We've done loans with them for a number of years, very experienced, very knowledgeable. Any one of us on this list would be happy to discuss with you further. And also, if you want to continue on to buy a home, contact someone, whether us or another realtor, and good luck.